All right. Good afternoon, Speed Gaming. Hopefully everybody's having a nice, relaxing Sunday and is ready for either Sharky2107 or Ellendar to come out of this with their first win of the tournament. Joining me here tonight, we have Kathy JD doing comms, and we have Ston in the background pushing all those buttons that keep us up to date. How are you doing today, Kathy?
I am good. I am excited for one of these runners to get their first win tonight. So let's see who it's going to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny. Like, we've had a lot of, there's been a lot of variance in the 0-2 group just because the field was so strong. I mean, we had RE down in the 0-2 group somehow. So I'm looking forward to a good match. And how about Shapes? Shapes would be awesome.
Shapes and a lot of item shuffle would be nice to see.
Oh, Heart Shuffle? Heart Shuffle would be amazing because we haven't seen that in forever. Well, we have, but we didn't know that we did.
Right. So something consternation-ish is something that we used to see a lot in the pickup races, but not so much in the tournament as we start near vanilla start.
I mean, the first place I would be going, as we're starting with 8 bombs, that's a level. They did the little jumpy jump, that's a level. The first place I would be going is to the wood sword screen directly next to them. Because there is a 50-50 chance that your wood sword is going to roll into the wood sword cave, and oh look it is, and we even get extra candles!
Very nice. Good start, as though we do see we have 2Q8.
Well, does that mean we have the Triforce for 7 at least?
Nope, we actually have it for 8, so 8 and 4 is what we have, so we don't need to go in there unless we have to.
See, I would be really tempted to retry and get my bombs back at this point, as Sharky's gonna get his sword, so Ellendar and Sharky, less than a minute into the race, we've already got weaponry. We're killing what should be bomb droppers, but I haven't actually seen any of them drop bombs yet. And we're gonna find hints.
Yeah, those moblins going down to 1 hit, we might have 0 HP enemies here.
Alright, here we go. Sharky is going to decide to go into what is, yeah, that's definitely second quest 8. Blah. And we're gonna bait block immediately! That is a necessary bait block. Sharky, please leave the cave and look at your Triforces, because there's a really good chance you don't actually have to dig this level.
Yeah, probably won't be going back to that for quite a long time.
Yeah,
As Ellendar finds out, it is not 0 HP, but we have plus or minus 4.
Well, that's not terrible. Maybe like all the tanky stuff will drop down as Sharky's going to find those hints. Now, one thing that the hints tell us, we have 3 different values. So either way, these are not going to be vanilla hints. They're not going to be blank because we're getting text, and the fact that the guys in the caves are saying different things means that we don't need the book to understand Old Men.
Yeah, that'll put some concerns to rest, as we did find the meat shop. Actually, that was the vanilla blue ring shop. Spot. Cool.
Oh, well, alright. I mean, I like knowing where that is. Looks like Ellendar is going to prioritize the Armistice, possibly. He's taking kind of the lower route, maybe get this open cave down to the coast, see what the coast item is, and then go check those 3 Armistices. Unless he's just really lost, and I'm wrong. Poor Sharky. He's taking a beating just to find out that we have some form of mixed quest overworld, because we've already seen Ellendar bomb that cave and it did not open.
A rough screen right there with Lionel's.
Mm-hmm. And it's a transition too, so it's like, you know, you gotta either thin it down so that there's only, he's using really good half-tile combat, but now they're not cooperating. But yeah, it's either thin it down or, you know, go the really, oh gosh, save the screen, Sharky. Sharky, get off the screen. Ooh.
Wow,
that, or it's one he didn't hit with the sword, because there's like quite a grouping of them here. Oh, that's a vanilla. Okay, vanilla prices, which probably means that we have vanilla secrets today. Because that was a 20 rupee bomb and an 80 rupee arrows.
Yeah, I kind of like the vanilla shops that puts your important items that you would want to buy in a single shop. Keys and bait, arrows and bombs. It's nice. As we get a free candle.
Oh! Good job. Sharky's gonna make it off the screen. He managed to bomb it, and yay for a free candle. We've got the raft on the coast, so we do have items shuffled.
Yay, fun.
Yeah, let's just hope for Shape's first quest. Like, cross your fingers, we're gonna get something a little bit different today.
Yeah, that would be nice. That bush didn't burn. We leaning towards second quest now? Maybe? I don't know.
It's gonna depend upon what we see at vanilla level 5 or vanilla level 3. Because I've had times where both the vanilla level
Oh boy.
Happy.
We got boomstick.
We got a boomstick seed. But yeah, so we won't actually know until we get to see either vanilla level 5 or vanilla level 3 whether or not this is mixed first, second, or pure second quest. Because I've actually had a mixed first quest where the first quest vanilla level 8 bush didn't burn.
Sharky trying to wrap towards the grave. I think that's where it's either that spot or the Lost Hills where our armor item is. So we're gonna find out.
There's our answer. This is not full second quest because Monocle Rock does not open up in second quest.
Perfect.
Ow! Poor Sharky. He is just getting beaten up by all of these shooting gallery screens. Ellendar finds a large secret of 100. Let's hope for the sake of boomstick hopes that this is a mixed first quest and that we'll have 3 of those.
Yep, that will certainly
Sharky.
Yeah, first quest bunny is with the boomstick on the table. It's certainly on the runner's minds for sure.
Alright, Sharky is going to continue trying to scroll over, so this should give us the answer. We've got a green entrance. So that means it's second quest money. Second quest mixed overworld.
Boo.
Yeah. Well, I mean, on the plus side, we get 1 extra medium secret and we get 1 extra small secret, but on the downside, they're vanilla. So there's not really the chance for it to roll to max medium where you end up with like 39 rupees or 40 some rupees. Or no, 40? I think max for medium is 40.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, sure. Ellendar, meanwhile, he's already up to 140 rupees. If if I scroll over here and I see that this ends up being, well, no, level 5 wouldn't really tell us anything. Never mind. I was gonna say if he scrolled over here and saw that it was second quest, that he might want to think about saving with all that money. I haven't had enough caffeine just yet today.
More tea.
Yay! Alright, meanwhile, Sharky's gonna check the bottom corner of the map. He's headed over towards the grave. He's gonna use the vanilla path because he's been having a little trouble screen scrolling. He also doesn't have a candle, so walking through all of those candle screens just kind of eats up time.
Ellendar gets shot back into the cave by the Tektite, says, "You want to buy something, sir?"
With no Tektites, we'll come back later. It'll be okay.
Get the Armos check. Okay, the Armos item is in the grave.
Well, that's good for Sharky, and our book has actually rolled into a common shop because it's the second bookstore we've seen.
Nice.
Well, with vanilla shop prices, I guess that would also make it vanilla shop items. So it'll replace the and the large shield isn't actually a rare item in the vanilla game, which is why we saw the blue ring store where it's supposed to be, I guess. Ellendar gets another take any heart. He is up to 4, which gives him a slim chance of being able to pick up the white sword. We don't know what it is yet because we haven't found it item. And we're gonna find some more hints. He's gonna buy one and it's gonna tell him that Aquamentus has the white sword. And oh look, that's a banana! Yay, it's a white sword banana. I don't think so the funny part is the white sword banana would really help here. Sail not to save the princess is the second cheap hint that Ellendar did go ahead and pick up, though I'm wondering if he knows that this is going to be second quest money and he's just spent his entire large secret. Sharky gets the news that this is a boomstick seed. He's looking at the candle. If he just keeps going, he'll eventually find the take any, which will give him the free candle. And thank you, chat. Red candle and 2. Okay.
Yeah. If we can find those levels, we can confirm whether that's true or not. I haven't found those levels yet.
Yeah, we'll get there. I mean, eventually, one of these days, and let's hope that quite a few of those are shapes.
Yes.
That'd be nice. All right. Ellendar is going to find another bookstore right next to the start screen.
Ooh.
That was the any key. That is actually really good for Sharky. Ellendar hasn't quite made his way up there just yet. Sharky's about to get his free candle, so Sharky's doing good now.
Yeah, that's 3 of our 4 take any's found by both runners. The any key is really nice. It takes an expense off of these runners' plates, so once Ellendar gets over there, won't have to worry about purchasing keys.
Yeah, I mean, it's also really nice to know, to have the information that the raft is the coast item so that you can have the hope that items have shuffled. So that there's maybe a chance you don't have to buy silvers as Ellendar finds 4 under a burn bush. Well, alright, let me look.
This looks like first quest.
I mean, on the plus side, it's not second.
Yeah, that means I think we start with Triforce 5 today?
Sure. I will. Oh, look, we definitely have shovel drop groups, though. So this is nice to know, is that the Vyres, the bats, are dropping money.
Yeah, that's helpful in a second. Oh, wow. That was like a 30 room. 30
Yeah.
room. That's nice.
Yeah, they were all dropping money. I think it, from what I understand, that when you split them, we're gonna have the red candle in level 4.
We got deceptive hints.
Means we've got deceptive hints, so hopefully Ellendar knows. Because we do have a red candle, but it's not in level 2.
That's fun.
It's interesting because so there's also a chance, and it's really kind of funky, that in making up the hints, that the game can actually make up a false but true hint. Because it's just trying to throw things together. It's not actually trying to, like, you know, it's not actually trying to make up a false hint. It's just kind of making a hint. So there's always the chance that when you do, well, look at all this money. There is the chance that when you do get the hints, even if they are false, sometimes they come out true, and you're like, okay. Especially if you don't find the ones that aren't true first.
Right.
Because you're like, wait, what? Why is this not where it was supposed to be? Because you'd already found the item that was true, and then it's just, yeah. The game has jokes. Alright, Ellendar continuing. There's a freak. Oh, well, we're ladder blocked that way. Let's see if we can maybe work around it. Now, this red candle is actually really good for Ellendar. If we do end up with either first or second quest bubble rooms, he's going to have a repeatable form of a weapon for some of these dungeons with, like, the Vyres, the Zols, the Dark Nuts. Not Dark Nuts, we got bombs for them. Bats! As Sharky finds second quest 7.
Joy.
Yay! Ever so fantastic to find that. Ellendar's walking back into the Chevy room. So we are either ladder or key blocked. We need a key to go further up on that one side, and you need the ladder in order to go the other way. Because there isn't a transport staircase in vanilla level 4.
Nice compass find for Sharky in this 2Q7.
Oh. Well, yeah, that was definitely good.
It's got to get in that cluster.
No, to answer your question in chat, we have first quest first half, second quest back half. So we got a split. So it's at least not all second quest, which is nice, but, you know, we got the least favorite of the, yeah, we're definitely going to need either a key or a ladder to get the Triforce in 4.
And that compass drop in the maze room is vanilla, so there's a chance they may not have been shuffled in all the dungeons. We need more.
So our Triforces might be in Triforce rooms?
That's what it sounds like.
Yay.
Heart drop rooms, things like that.
Well, I mean, I don't know what they all... I finally made a cheat sheet for that this week, and then I completely forgot to use it, so... Alright, Sharky is doing what he can to take out these Gyptos who did not roll down. Ow. Then we hugged one, and that was a problem. And yes, chat bringing up a good point that 8, the Triforce we started with, that level is bait blocked 1 room in. So let's hope we really don't need to go in there.
Sharky considering his options in this 2Q7.
Yeah, it's nice that you've got the compass, but with just the any key, a blue candle, and 3 hearts wood sword, this is a little hard. You're out of bombs. I would almost go looking for levels 1 or 2 or 3, something smaller and hopefully more manageable.
And I think that's what Ellendar is trying to do now, as he has the knowledge that we have first quest front half dungeons.
Well, he also hasn't picked up his Armos item, which we know is going to end up being the any key and be a great deal of help. Sharky's doing a really good job this time with the Gah. Well, alright. Gyptos, play nice, please, and we're going to find level 1, and hey, it's its vanilla color.
Oh.
It's also ladder blocked that way. We got 2 rooms we can go in.
Spicy already.
Yeah, unless there's a ladder on the floor somewhere in here. Now, was this... I think he was over near the Forgotten Spot, so I have a feeling this is actually Forgotten Spot.
Yeah, I think you're right there. So... It's probably the man.
Yeah. Oh, listen to the hint, though. We know it's fake. In the forest, sure. Whatever you say, buddy. Alright, so if I am Ellendar, I'm going to find this any key, and I will be highly tempted to maybe go back to level 4. Or at least, you know, he's got the staircase item. We have seen no indication if Heart Shuffle is on or off yet. But you do need to get back in there and get the Triforce. You know where the level is. I would almost want it taken care of and off the table. There's the any key for Ellendar. And Sharky is still just trying to kill these Gyptos here in level 7. Come on, Sharky, you can do it. Oh, you got Mags up in Death Mountain. Oh, gosh. Go back to the Gyptos. Our Dark Nuts did not roll down. Good job for Sharky dancing with this bunny. So he's got to be really careful. You don't usually want to be... Well, okay, I say this. You don't really want to be under it, but I fight... Oh! I fight them from that way all the time. And oh, look, our bunnies have explosives today.
Nice. Although it's a pain to kill them without the bow.
It really is. It's no fun. And to kind of touch on a question in chat, level 7 in Second Quest has a lot of staircases. So just hunting for the item staircase isn't always going to net you something. It's going to net you a lot of transport staircases, though. Including, does 7 have any of the one-ways?
I think at least one of them.
Yeah. Oh, well, we don't have to clear that one anymore. That's, I think, where we were.
Yeah, you have to take the Gypto room because you can't go further east in this dungeon beyond that Keys transport.
Yeah, and the unfortunate part is the Gypto room will respawn because it's a push block staircase room.
Yeah, not fun to clear over and over.
No, if it had been, say, you know, like a boss mob or something, that would have been better. But I thought this is the staircase we had actually come out from the other staircase into.
I think it is, yeah.
Maybe Sharky didn't notice?
Yeah, Ellendar ran out of bombs on West Death Mountain. Could not full clear it yet, but maybe turn this back into a level 4 play.
Yeah, I would want to know if I could, if Heart Shuffle was on. Looks like he's going to buy the rest of the hints, even though Guria grumbles the wand, even though we know that they're deceptive. Okay, well, there is a magic shield in play, so the game does know it's a boomstick seed, and Ellendar thankfully had Abe saved his money, so he's going to be able to buy the hints and then get his money back. Well, we're almost hoping that that one is definitely true. Like, we're crossing our fingers that that's true.
Yeah, if Sharky can get through this 7, we'll answer that question. But this is a tall order on what Sword and 3 Hearts.
Yeah, especially given the enemy set in here. Not squishy dark nuts and bunnies and Gibdos. That's a lot of stabbing.
And that Ellendar heading towards the forest, maybe trying to locate level 2 via the hint. We'll see if it's true or not.
Yeah, I mean, I would want to know. I would definitely want to know if that one ends up being true. And it does give him a chance to check for. We got a little bit more money. Now, if I'm Ellendar and I get enough money for the boomstick, having just, yeah, those two staircases did go to each other. Okay. That makes me feel better. I don't really know why Sharky's clearing this. I would try bombing. Did he try bombing to the right there the first time he was in the room?
Not sure. That looks like the transport that this takes you to connects you to that room, so it probably won't bomb.
Oh, okay, I see. Well, he's going to try to kill the Gibdos again. Ellendar is going to find level 7 and join Sharky in the quote-unquote fun of Second Quest 7.
Yeah, red bubbles in that stair room right there. Ugh.
Oh, that's really just gross. So here's the nice thing, though, for Ellendar. He does have the red candle. So there's a good chance, not the Dark Nut room so much, but this Gibdo room, he's going to have a bit easier time clearing it than Sharky has been, because you can just use that to kind of crowd control those mummies. Sharky gets a really nice clock. He's going to be able to push all of these guys in the... Good job, Sharky. Push all the guys in the same corner and take them out. But yeah, like, see here, he can be stabbing in one direction and burning the Gibdos in the other direction. So, red candle is just, it's really, really nice item to have this early in a game.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's going to get more safety with those red bubbles, too. Be able to candle the boost.
Yeah, yep. And have a weapon for some of the rooms, potentially.
Yeah, if he does get cursed, yeah, 100%.
Alright, so Sharky's going to go ahead, find this staircase. Let's see if he takes it. We know where he's going to end up.
Nasty room here for Sharky.
Yeah, he's doing a... Oh, he's trying to get the block clip off, but he needs his... Oh, darn it. Okay, so, Ellendar, this is the room we just came out into. I'm not really sure. Maybe he's hoping for bombs off the Gibdos?
Yeah, I don't think they're in the drop group, unfortunately.
I don't know. I don't remember seeing them drop. I know the bunnies did, but Ellendar won't know that for a while yet. Okay, Sharky has decided I'm leaving this lovely and wonderful level 7. He's going to find first quest level 5, which looks like a kind of a dinosaur head looking to the left. Now with the any key, I would almost... Oh, get your bombs back. There you go. I would almost just walk through that key door and not really care anymore. Until we have proof that we need to clear second quest staircases. Well, he's gonna get a free bomb wall there, so that's cool. Now, level 5 is going to have at least one transport staircase, because it's vanilla first quest. Sharky trying to set up the good job reverse clip.
Oh, and we're ladder blocked in the right column heading north in level 7, so we may need the ladder.
Well, I mean, we definitely need it for level 1. There's no way around that. Because level 1, the choke point room is a Chevy.
Yep.
So that tells us some really good information that somewhere out there our ladder is available to us before we get to 9. Oh, careful, Sharky. See, if I was trying to clear this room, I'd be right where Sharky is right now. Get those guys to try to walk down above you and then just stab them over the moat, because your sword actually reaches up further than it does sideways.
Safety strats are good strats.
Well, I mean, every death is a little bit of time wasted, so. And I waste a lot of time. Alright. He's one or two more stabs and this guy should be done. Ellendar got a key. Ellendar is gonna find level 5 as well. Alright, so that room should potentially bomb straight up. Because that would be where it goes to the single room before headed up to like the top half of the head. Oh, Spiky, in a moat room.
Okay, 2 hints for level 6. Location and item. We don't know if that's true.
I mean, again, it's gonna be really nice and funny if it is.
And I don't think Sharky has bought any of the hints, so he may operate on that knowledge being true.
I mean, I can't say that I blame him at that point. Like, if you get a hint for the bow and where the bow might be, that's like, you feel like it's Christmas in July. I've got an old man here, 5, telling Sharky where 6 should be. Which would mean, I think, that the hints are sequential.
Yeah, that would make sense, yeah.
I mean, that is one of the settings.
And that are trying to get this block clip in this single block room. We know that this is the transport that Sharky came out of.
Yeah, which means that single, the room that is like 2 above where Sharky is now has got a bomb open. Ow. Darknut dancing is never fun. It's like, please no. Alright, Sharky's just like, I'm just gonna avoid this room. We'll go see what's on the other side of this key door. Is this our 3rd old man in level 5? Well, it's not really anything useful. There is one more room in the bottom row below him. Sharky, the room is down. I do this all the time when I'm playing these, is I'm trying to picture the vanilla map on top of the grid that I can already see in the game, and it's kind of hard for me to put the 2 of them on top of each other.
Yeah, in dungeons like this, sometimes just grabbing the map will help orient your location, even if you know the shape.
Yeah, because it gives you something to kind of compare against. There we go. That room, having seen the transport staircase, has to bomb up. It's going to be bats, so that's not terrible. Ellendar's doing a really good job of clearing out these dark nuts. Ooh, Ellendar going to get the news that this is a transport staircase. He's going to take it. It's a good idea. And are we... Well, no, there's a door to the side. I was about to say, are we ladder blocked in 5 as well?
That would be 2 ladder block dungeons, which just wouldn't be fun. If that was the case.
I mean, it would be, hey, guess what? Your ladder's not here.
Right.
So that part at least is good. I mean, trying to find it means that we might have to go into Second Quest 8 when we already have the Triforce for it.
Please no.
I mean, it's a possibility. Alright, Ellendar gonna continue working his way through. Sharky's gonna sadly get bopped by a bunny rabbit. Alright, Ellendar's like, oh, I can't do anything about this Dig Dogger, so I am just gonna leave. I imagine we see him clear this room, which I think will net him a key, which we don't need, and then bomb north. Alright, here you go. See, use that moat room to your advantage, because those guys are going to have just as hard of a time getting to you as you are getting to them. Bomb north! Bomb north! Alright, there we go. Ellendar's gonna bomb north. He is gonna find this room full of bats with a red candle. He's like, I am so ready for this. We're good. Alright.
Rough combat in this 5 with bunnies, Gyptos, and dark nuts.
It's kind of been rough combat the entire seed so far, from what I've seen. Yeah. Like, oh, poor Sharky, he's gonna get clipped by, I don't know if that was the other bunny in the room, but, yeah, I would really almost think about, again, continuing going to look for those really small levels. Looks like Sharky's had enough of this 5 for now. And Ellendar is going to take his death there in the same room. Let's see if he goes back in, or if maybe we come back later. Wise choice. Alright, Ellendar is going to work his way over towards this burn bush. This is a wonky second quest burn bush. And I do like burning it from this side because I have an easier time clipping up and through the bush than I do clipping in from the other side to get the burn off. Sharky's gonna see another boomstick cave. And we're gonna have some money for Ellendar. It's the 10 rupee small secret. Though I have to say, vanilla small secret can be nicer than what the randomizer gives us a lot of the times.
Yeah. 2s and 1s and...
One is like, really? Game? We can't even buy a piece of candy with that anymore. Oh, Ellendar, are you really gonna... Really? Oh, Ellendar didn't see the bait block, did he?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he realizes that he's in Second Quest 8 right now. So you gotta walk through that wall. And when you do, you're gonna find that your bait blocked. Just walk through it, Ellendar. You're okay.
Maybe just realizing, oh, that's Second Quest 8, I don't want to go in there.
Yeah, we have the Triforce for it. But yeah, they have a decent amount of money right now because Sharky has just found his only large secret, which was 100. Ellendar has 161 rupees. Though, you know, here's the question though. Do you buy a ring? Or do you buy the boomstick book? You don't know that you're going to find the wand, but still.
He's 9 rupees away from purchasing the book, so he's got a decision to make.
Yeah, he's a little bit further away from being able to get the blue ring. He has seen the blue ring store. I was about to say shop. We do have a few enemies that would drop the last little bit of money if he really wants to go get that book. Well, there's the money he needs right there. Let's get one penny over. But yeah, what would you take, Cappy? If you're playing a seed like this, very few hearts, wood sword, tanky enemies in dungeons, would you go for the boomstick book, or would you go for some form of ring?
If I'm struggling with combat, I probably would buy the ring.
Oh, game. You'd probably buy the ring?
Yeah, if I'm struggling with the combat, I probably would value the ring over the boomsticks. I don't have the wand yet. I don't know if I'm gonna find it. I think the ring might be my play if I were in their shoes.
Oddly enough, I think I agree. There is always the chance that you won't be able to get to the wand, so it's you know, it's nice, but and I love boomstick. I really do. It's one of my favorite things in the game. But if that wand is buried deep in 9, that's not going to do you any good getting into 9.
Yeah, so decisions. Let's see. Well, ran into some door repairs, so can't afford it now.
We're going to get... This is Ellendar's last take any hurt, I believe? Or he might have one more left somewhere on Death Mountain that Sharky had found. Because that's where Sharky got his candle.
Yeah, all 4 account for on the overworld. If you find 2...
Ooh. Okay, this is good. This is a small level that, in theory, should be easy to dig. Now, it's going to look like a crescent moon. We also have the any key. We don't have any bombs at the moment, but we're hoping maybe this will drop us some. Yay! There we go. Ellendar is in the R column?
Yeah, just one column off there.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. I'm like, wait, is there a room there?
Or are you gonna get the news about the ladder block in 1?
I would just, yeah, up and A out of that. You don't need to worry about that. This is level 2. So level 2, the nice thing about level 2 and level 1 is unless there's an old man room or like a side staircase or Zelda's room, the walls are pretty much all gonna bomb.
Yeah. So I imagine Ellendar will full clear this too to his, unless we have some kind of, like you said, ladder block.
Alright, so Sharky, meanwhile, is going to take advantage of the fact that he can kill the gels from here, see that there is no floor drop in that Chevy room, and then probably leave 1 and go, alright, I need a ladder. Ellendar are going to find absolutely nothing, sadly, on the floor in level 2, though I don't think that's a vanilla... I don't think there's a vanilla drop room for 2.
I think what he's looking for is the desert room and a 4-block room for the drops.
I think that sounds right. I know it's at least the desert room, because that's normally, I think it's the heart, because the Dodongo is normally in there.
Yeah, that makes sense. And oh, you have to take that mugger because of the shoot room. That's dirty.
Oh, game, come on! Yep. Just to point out, I did not roll this. This was not me.
This may have been my fault.
Well, I mean, it's at least entertaining for chat. Alright, so if I'm Ellendar, I would try to clear this from the bottom to see if there's any reason to go into that shoot room. Because this could have like it could have something on the floor.
That's mean, game. It's supposed to be a nice level, and it's not.
Well, I mean, this is exactly why we play Z1R Randomizer, and I cannot say that I blame Ellendar paying the guy in a heart. I would probably have done the exact same thing. Disco floor with snakes in it.
This room normally drops a 5, or it has a mold worm in the vanilla game, so let's see if we get a shuffle.
Now, that's a really nice heart. Oh gosh, there we go. We got a key, which sadly we don't need. There is our Triforce in a Triforce room. Sharky is like, I can't do anything in 1. I'm gonna go bomb some more Death Mountain. Oh, that Dodongo is trolling Ellendar hard there. Oh, good. That was good. He almost turned out of it. It's like, what a jerk. No, this is a shoot room. Okay. I mean, I guess kill a couple more snakes. Sometimes there are random drops that could spawn in there, but at this point, bombs or rupees. Map, we already know because, you know, it's vanilla level 2. Now, if I'm Ellendar, this is where I'm going to use half-tile combat as much as I can, so that we don't give the snakes a really good target. He's going to pick up a heart, which is very nice. And then we're going to get murdered in an NSU. Well, maybe not. He's doing a great job. But this room, like, you walk in here with any sort of enemy that can dash at you, and this is just like, thanks, game.
Yeah, that's that red candle paying off in rooms like those, for sure.
Yeah, because he was able to use... Oop, what was underneath the money?
I think it was another fiber.
Okay. Alright, Ellendar, knowing which wall to bomb, he's gonna find some more robo snakes or some more tanky snakes. They're not actually flashing, so they're not second quest enemies. doing a really good job of dodging the floor and the snakes. Ooh, there's that white sword. Is that where the game told us the white sword was going to be?
I think it told us it was going to be in 1.
Yeah, I think so too. So maybe it's just off by 1 today. If I'm Ellendar, though, I am thrilled to see that because that might make these snakes a little bit easier to deal with.
Yeah, absolutely. So looking for that desert route now to see what it'll drop.
Ooh. Really? We got a 4-block room. The Triforce is 2 below this, so this would have to be the desert room. Well, I would pick it up. I would pick it up. It's crowd control. I know that some people, they're like, it's a banana, I don't care. Not even considering in blue or regular banana, but it is still a way to stun things and pick things up from across the room.
Yep, but we did get one of our wishes. We do have Heart Shuffle.
Yay!
That's fun.
Yay! I like Heart Shuffle, even though we ended up with a lot of vanilla stuff going on. You know what's going to end up happening? Is all the people who are doing comms, we're going to end up with, like, the worst Heart Shuffle shapes monstrosity ever in our next matches.
Is that what we get for wishing this?
I think so. I think it would just be karma coming back to bite us. We'll get, like, Heart Shuffle. Somehow, like, important item drops will just magically roll on. It'll be, like the worst thing ever. But alright, if I'm Ellendar, I am thrilled to see that white sword. We already know that things have rolled up. A lot of things have rolled up in HP. So having that is definitely a bonus.
Yeah, I don't think a ring or boomstick is on Ellendar's radar. Pick up the arrows.
I like picking up the arrows, honestly, though. You don't know if you're going to actually need... You know, you don't know if that silver sin is true. At this point, we know it's deceptive. Sharky's gonna finally get another heart. And then, you know, the bombs make perfect sense because you're in Death Mountain. He bombed a good portion of Death Mountain before. He's about to find out that the white sword item is a banana. He is not going to pick it up, which is fine. But yeah, like, you already have a decent amount of information, but... I would want arrows in case they do somehow end up being blocked by a Goma. Or a room full of bunnies that you really don't want to stab.
Yeah, definitely not.
Because it's always... Oh, Sharky's going to find level 2. This will be good for Sharky. Sharky can clear this. Like... I mean, he doesn't have bombs at the moment. But we are... hopefully near a bomb store. I mean, we can't do anything about that room, so we're just going to leave.
Yeah, and the grid room above the lobby, it did drop a bomb in the corner, so he can get somewhere.
Yeah, and he can kill whatever that is with either multiple trips into this room or with stabbing and candles.
Oh, they do drop bombs. Nice.
Oh, good. Okay.
Ellendar cleaning up West Death Mountain after running out of bombs the first time, so let's see what we can find up here.
Well, Sharky actually just came through here, so I think there was, like, money, and that's about it.
Oh, okay.
Though, it is worth noting that Ellendar's already back up to 150 rupees, so it wouldn't take much to get him back into book or red ring, not red ring, blue ring range.
I wish we could buy the red ring. That'd be fun.
I mean, I literally saw it in your race last night and went, "Ooh, yay, shiny!" I was like, "Yeah, I know what Cappy's saying right now."
I did.
I mean, early red ring in any seed is just like, thank you. We greatly appreciate not dying 800 times that we don't have to now.
Exactly.
Alright, Sharky's gonna kill the last bit of one of those Moldorms. See that the Landmos... No, that is Moldorms, right? Moldorms in this one. And he's gonna go ahead. I would up A, get those hearts back. Because if these guys boomerang you, you're dead.
Boomerang's hurt.
I mean, anything being chunked into the side of your head is uncomfortable, I'd imagine. We're gonna get bomb drop here. Sharky is now up to 8 bombs, and he has sequential money. There's no room there. Sharky, it's oh. And Ellendar did the same thing, which is understandable. They're off by 1 column. Like, you just need to go over 1 more, and then you find where it actually goes up into.
Yeah, and
Ah!
the same news about the shoot room and then the required mugger.
That heart is really nice, though. Knowing that those gel... Oh, and a fairy. That's even better. Ellendar sadly is going to take a death on Death Mountain, trying to get up to the open cave to the left of Vanilla 9. Which is also something we haven't seen yet. Alright. So if you're Sharky, you've seen the shoot room, you should be looking at the vanilla map right now. What do you pay this mugger with? You going to pay him with a heart, or are you going to pay him with money?
A tougher decision for Sharky because he has less hearts than Ellendar did when he ran into the mugger, so I'm not sure what he's going to decide here.
Alright, Ellendar meanwhile is going to go back into level 4. Now with that any key, he will be able to get around the potential ladder block. Though, if we end up walking into another Chevy room, I will laugh.
And Ellendar knows there's heart shuffle on, so we gotta find the... what is it? The Leok room in this 4.
Okay, that would make sense. Well, I mean, the key would have been nice a little while ago, but we've got the ending key now, so thanks, game.
There's our map in the traditional tea room.
Yay! So did you know if we were in level 5, the map actually drops in the center of the T? As Sharky is going to pay this guy in 50 rupees. Again, 4 hearts. Can't say that I blame him. It was not a kind choice either way.
Especially early, too, when you have such little resource to work with. It's not fun.
Well, a lot of the take any's were over on the top right-hand side of the overworld, so I don't think Sharky's even really been up there enough to be able to pick up more hearts.
You got the shuffled boss room in this 4 from level 6. That's fun.
Is that... yeah, okay. And then we're gonna find the Triforce. I keep looking. You're just looking for a floor drop, that's all. Sharky doing his best to not take hits from the door and kill these snakes. Now, with 4 hearts and no white sword, this is kind of mean, but the game will eventually give him white sword if he keeps digging level 2. This is the room he needs.
Let's see what we get. Using that red candle does not want to get bopped or die deep in this 4.
I would be very sad. The money droppers are really good. We're gonna get a heart, which isn't terrible. We've only got 6 at the moment.
It puts him back up to... well, we already know what the right sword item is, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't really think we see our runners going back to pick up the banana, even though it's, you know, useful for grabbing things across the room, as Ellendar is gonna get his second Triforce of the game out of level 4. Yay! We got 2 new Triforces and 2 Triforces that we already had. Oh, this room is just so gross. Without that red candle and without a ladder to get out of the way of the snakes. Sharky's doing a really good job of it, though.
Yeah, manipulating the snakes so he gives himself enough space to react when they charge.
Alright, there you go. He's gonna get the NSU. Now he's getting closer to where that white sword is. Was it this room?
I think it was the very top of like the vanilla Triforce room in this too, like the location.
Okay.
It's a 4B most room, I think.
Oh, okay. Sadly, this enemy set up on Death Mountain is going to take Ellendar out again. Narrow corridors and Lionels that can shoot you are just no fair. Alright, here you go. Sharky should be getting his white sword here in a minute, as long as he can take out these snakes and not die to the floor. That fairy is amazing. Woohoo!
Nice job, Sharky. That's good.
Yeah, that was beautiful. That is going to help him so much.
Yeah, Sharky just needs to find that desert room to confirm that Heart Shuffle's on. It's only a blue boomerang, but if I'm going to pick up a boomerang, it would be the blue one for sure.
Yeah, me too. I want the one that reaches the entire length of the screen instead of only halfway. This white sword is coming in handy against these snakes that have got Sharky pinned in the corner a little bit. There is our map, which will show us that level 2 looks like a moon. Sadly, boomerangs are painful when used against you. Looks like Ellendar is going to go back into level 7. This kind of makes sense, given that the options at this point are level 7 or second quest 8.
I think the one level that we're missing is level 3 and 6.
And 9.
And
I don't think we've seen 9 yet. But yeah, I can understand Ellendar wanting to go back in here. We know that we're ladder blocked out of level 1. We've seen pretty much all of the overworld spots that we can check without a raft, power bracelet, recorder, or ladder. And thankfully, both of our runners, they're doing a really good job of keeping up, because a lot of the enemy set has seemed to drop into the money dropping group. Both of our runners are doing a really good job about keeping their funds up in a decent spot. Sharky is going to find the boomerang, hopefully bomb north, find the Triforce, and hopefully bomb north and get his boomerang, or see the boomerang. So if we do have to buy meat, yay, Sharky! If we do have to buy meat, at the very least, we can afford it right now.
should be a stair for Ellendar. Let's see if we can get some progression.
I mean, oh!
Boy.
The hint was true? Right? The hint put them here in 7, right?
It sure did.
So, I'm now kind of wondering if maybe we just didn't see the hint about the red candle correctly the first time. But either way, Ellendar has the silvers. He's got one piece of the puzzle. We did see a hint about the bow being in level 6. Though actually, I don't think we found level 6, have we?
Not quite.
Yeah, so maybe there's another item here in 7 that'll help us find level 6?
Yeah, again, I think it's another Gliok room in the second quest 7 that'll have the floor drop.
Okay, I'm gonna take your word for it because I'm being lazy and not opening up my cheat sheet.
I always get confused on the 2Q boss rooms sometimes, though.
I went ahead and I made like a full first quest cheat sheet and then a second quest cheat sheet. Alright, here we go. We got another staircase here for Ellendar. Sharky is... Oh, does that mean we don't have cheap meat? Since it's vanilla prices?
The cheap meat is in the blue ring shop, so Death Armos.
Alright, so Sharky's gonna find level 4. He has bombs and the any key, so he should also be able to pick up his heart and his red candle potentially out of this room. Or out of this level, I mean. Oh, this is lovely. Oh gosh.
Did get the candle bot boost, so didn't take the full 2 parts there. That was nice.
Yeah, that was really well. Oh, game. That was really well done. Gotta have some quick feet in here, though.
Lots of required combat in this 7. It's just gross.
To answer your question in chat, level 5, I think they both left because it was just not kind. They didn't have a good sword, they didn't have a lot of hearts, and I want to say they kept getting shut into rooms that were just not fun. Like, it was this bunny dark nut mix in a moat room that neither of them could actually cross the moat. Oh.
Just got sandwiched by the darknuts there.
Yeah. They're like, oh, look, he's got candy. We should go hug him. Or like your cats when you've got catnip and they're just like, where is it? We know you've got it.
Decides, I don't want to deal with that anymore. Let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, I can't say that I blame him. Now, he did at least get the silver arrows, so that's a bonus. It's nice to have. It looks like we're going to get a peek over here at vanilla level 2 without the recorder. If this is mixed second quest, it should be a pond. Yeah, so there's not going to be much we can do about that.
Yep, and this, I think, is the red candle room for Sharky.
Yay, that'll help. That's going to be another source of repeatable offense in a room that's full of bubbles. So that is a good thing. If you are Ellendar, how long before you either go back into level 5 with the bunny dark nut set, or buy bait and go back into 8? Though I don't know that he's actually seen the bait block in level 8 yet. Because he didn't walk one room up, I don't believe.
Right, he doesn't know that yet. But either way, even if I did know it, I probably would still go back to 5 knowing Heart Shuffle is on. That's 2 items in 5 we haven't found. Granted, we might be ladder blocked in a case, but the confirmation of the ladder block being there will tell me I have to for sure go to 8.
Yeah.
Go back into 7.
Oh, this is nice. The little red bats, however, rolled down. So the evil red bats have rolled down to a boomerang hit. This is going to be a really good money room for Sharky. And we're going to find a rupee boss, and I would be so tempted to just up an A and leave that rupee boss on the floor. This screen is so evil!
Lionels and P-hats, come on, game. That's terrible.
And the Lionels aren't even doing him like the kind favor of pointing in the opposite direction. They're like, no, we're gonna face left and just start firing before you even get a chance to make it up the stairs. Ow.
It's a pretty tough combat scene for these runners.
Yeah, this is. Oh, good job, Caffey.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Alright, so Sharky, hopefully, nope, he's gonna leave level 4. So if Sharky bombs to the, now we know the ladder's not in 4 because we've already seen the other 2 items. But, so this isn't really gonna hurt Sharky, but if Sharky had bombed to the right in that room, there was a key door that would get him around the ladder block.
So gonna miss out on the Triforce and the heart container for now. But that won't hurt him in the long run, just we'll have to go back to finish it up later.
Yeah, I mean, it's still really early for our runners, even though it's 58 minutes almost.
Yeah, there's a lot we still don't know. A lot.
Mm-hmm. So, we're getting the question in chat, random % question mark. Yes, so random % means that quite a lot of the settings in the randomizer have been set to either a possible state or a 50-50 state. So when you're starting a seed, you don't actually really know what you're going to end up with until you start getting into it and running around and checking things out. You could end up with shapes, first quest, second quest, dungeons. You can end up with heart shuffle, no heart shuffle, vanilla item placement. You could end up with, you know, a first quest overworld. You won't really know until you actually get in there and start playing.
Ellendar back into 5, I like this play. Just confirm what's in here or what you can't get to, then make the decision to either try and find the floor in 7 or go into 8 for possibly 3 items.
Yeah, I definitely agree with this too, because with Heart Shuffle on, you really... Oh, come on, Sharky. This is where Boomerang would be amazing. Just wait until they go. Good job. Save the screen, Sharky. Save the screen. That P-hat's gonna kill you. Aw. So, if Sharky had walked off the screen and then back on, one of the enemies would have stayed despawned until he either reset his game or finished clearing the screen. Which would make that transition screen a little bit nicer. Sorry. Hey, Ellendar is gonna make it through this room that kept killing everybody. We're gonna find a... Oh, really? He's gonna buy it, +4 bomb upgrade.
And that effectively wipes out Boomstick.
It really does, but again, even though we had a hint for the wand, I don't know that we'll ever actually see it.
Yeah.
And at 59 minutes in, you have to be sweating a little bit. You're going, all right, this is almost an hour in. Where is my opponent? And, you know, am I ahead? Am I behind? Oh, game.
Oh my
That
god.
is just terrible, game. There wasn't even a bubble in that. He's doing a really good job of this room. He managed to get through the Gibdos over to the other side of the NSU so that he can kind of dodge them and use that red candle as crowd control. But there's not even red bubbles in that Bunny Dark Nut mix room, the moat. So if he dies, that's going to all respawn.
There's the compass for the Triforce we started with. So still looking for the items. He's looking for a 4B mushroom and then the stair item.
Run, Joe! Sharky made it off the screen! Only to find more evil, terrible things. This screen has also sadly killed Ellendar. Sharky is gonna get the clip off. Yay!
Oh, Tektites.
Don't be jerks. Spiders, just stay over in your corner. Let us through. No!
That's
Jerk
so bad.
face spiders. Oh, this is an even worse room for Ellendar. Bunny's in an issue.
Yeah, it's the only net a key or a bomb pack. Hasn't quite determined that the floor drops are in their vanilla rooms.
Oh gosh, don't get hugged by the bunny. Alright, okay, only one left, and hey, we got bombs off the bunny rabbits again, so that was fun.
Oh, fiver, that's nice.
Yeah, especially on a low money seed, that definitely helps a little bit. We're not going to be able to bomb that way. I think we are at the top of the face, though.
Yeah, assuming the room past the Triforce is at least one of our items. Oh, it might be ladder blocked.
Uh-oh. I mean...
It is.
Oh. It won't bomb. We bought the bomb upgrade from the old man, but that doesn't change that being a bomb wall
Ladder
at all.
blocked.
It's ladder blocked. Well, it's not in 5.
We have to go to 8!
I know, isn't it fantastic? And now we only have 61 rupees with which to buy meat because we bought the bomb upgrade. However, again, worth pointing out, there are a ton of Zols and gels in here. So if I'm Ellendar, I would seriously, knowing that I'm now... well, he doesn't know about the bait blocks, so that's a problem. But I would be farming those guys for money because they're in the money dropping group today.
Oh, there's a key door over here. He hasn't spent this yet, so...
I think Sharky checked this when
Oh,
he
okay.
was in here. Now, if it was something we can't kill, then yeah. If chat's talking about the 2-block blue darknet room, I think no.
This right here should be the floor drop.
This
Sure,
one.
he didn't clear
Okay.
this, I assume.
Okay. Well, he probably died in here a couple of times trying to clear it, maybe, and then left. Because I remember him being like right in this area for a little while.
Let's see if Ellendar decides to go back and clear that. I can't remember if there's 1 or 2 4B rooms in 5, but I know one of them is the vanilla boss room. Oh.
Oh, good job, Sharky. All right. That is such an evil... He's got to try to bomb this, because neither of our runners have seen this. So there could still potentially be a level hiding up here.
Yep. Still 3, 6, and 9 we haven't found. They still could be blocked.
Yes, and if I'm our runners, I'm crossing my fingers for level 3. 3 would be great. 6
Right.
is huge.
Yeah.
Sharky, use the
Has
boomerang.
those ropes, I think.
Uh-oh. Boomerang! Sharky, boomerang! Oh, good job, Sharky! Sharky, you gotta... There you go, bud.
It is a level. It's
3! Yeah! Alright, Sharky, here you go, bud. Yeah, it makes those... If the ladder is in here, that makes this huge for Sharky, because Ellendar has died, I think 2 or 3 times on that screen because the game is a jerk, and it just kept killing him.
Yeah. And Ellendar in East Death Mountain right now. Let's see if he can get through those linos to bomb that spot.
Alright, Sharky doing a good job of using his red candle here in what could be a push block room. It isn't. Okay, I mean, these rooms can roll into the mix, so that's not like, oh boy. No! Poor Ellendar.
Yeah, and he didn't bomb that spot. The linos were, so he's not going to find 3 for a bit.
Yeah, and sadly, Ellendar doesn't even have a boomerang, so he doesn't have the choice. He's about to walk through the wall and find the bait block, but he does have enough money to get the bait. So I think a lot of what happens here, or a lot of what comes out of this, is going to be, where's the ladder? Is the ladder in 3? Is the ladder in 8?
Yeah, could still be in 5. That floor drop could be in 7. A floor drop. There's
so many. Well, okay, who finds something that keeps them alive in these dungeons just a little bit longer?
Right, a red ring would not
be bad. It would be amazing.
bad
We would be very happy to see that, as Sharky is doing some very careful laggy combat here in level 3 in this orange darknet room. You have to clear this, I think, to get to the other, oh dear, the other side of the dungeon. And sadly, we're going to take a death. There's the bait block. Ellendar has bought the bait. We have paid the mugger.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no! Oh, you were rude, game.
Well, that's good info, though. He knows the recorder's not there.
He also knew, well, yeah, the recorder's, well, does that put the recorder here in 3, the ladder in 8, and then we have to go into 8 with bait and recorder?
Yeah, we could have a nasty chain reaction here.
You are banned from rolling seeds for me forever. Just saying.
That's no problem.
Like, yeah, no.
For a month for me.
Yeah, you are not. After the Shatty Truant Gamer seed, and then this one, you are not rolling anything, buddy.
Yep, on fire.
All right, Sharky is going to wisely reset the room, which puts the darknet on the side of the wall where it can't hit me. Hit him. As if I was reading True is saying, "Hi, it's me, Cappy," in chat. All right, so here we go. We're in 3. Is this a drop room?
It's not the item room. It'll be a key or something.
I see.
For the yellow desert room.
Oh, another sandy floor. Okay.
Yep.
Well, we're gonna get a few more bombs. Sharky was down 1, so that's a thing. Oh, Sharky, just walk past him. You really don't need to... Okay. Well, he didn't roll up. That part's good. Just walk past him. You're okay. You don't have to kill this guy. Ellendar is back in 5 with 6 bombs and full hearts. He's going after that Gibdo room.
Yeah, it makes sense. Really gotta know. Broly thing would be the heart. Acceptable would be ladder. Red ring.
Yeah, red ring would definitely be nice.
Power bracelet.
Right.
Like that. Anything, just something.
Yeah, anything that gets us progression. You know what wouldn't be nice? A heart.
Yep, that's the worst thing you could find right now.
Oh, Sharky got the manhandle down to a single pedal. He is now out of bombs. I would leave that room alone and go search the rest of 3. Alright, here we go. That's not it. It's not it. It's the ladder blocked. Oh, did he? Okay, never mind. I didn't see anything pop in. I was like, hold on.
Yeah, it spawned right on top of him. So yeah, let's see if we can. He's gonna look for level 3. He's not gonna find it. He may find 6 and 9.
Well, those are helpful. We do need, you know, level 9 and 6 to finish the seed.
I mean, how bad would that be if ladder wasn't 6, guarded by wizrobes?
That would suck so much. And Cheshire is a little sad at us, though. He said the heart was the worst thing that he could find in that room. I mean, Cheshire, have you been watching the seed? To be fair, the best thing they could have found in that level would have been the red ring, because it would keep them both alive so that Ellendar could bomb that screen at the top of the ladder without dying.
And this is the floor drop for Sharky. Let's see what he gets here.
Come on, red ring. Oh, don't burn it, Sharky. You need it. All right, Sharky is going to be the first of our runners to that ladder. That also will get him the raft. This will also send Sharky back into 4 because he thinks he's ladder blocked. We know we're ladder blocked out of level 1.
Yeah, 1 would make the most sense for Sharky, I think. 3 items in there. I would head back to 1 immediately, and it's not far from 3 either.
Yeah, I definitely would agree with that one. Just go and see what this nets you. This could be the push block room. Because, I mean, we're kind of running out of rooms. It's not, sadly. Looks like he's going to have to go down and either to the left or to the right. Because there's a couple of rooms there. And to answer your question in chat, yes, we did end up with Heart Shuffle. We didn't get any shapes, but we got Heart Shuffle.
Yeah. And this is not the seed where you want Heart Shuffle. Given the combat. We wished for the wrong thing. We should have
I was hoping for both. I mean, a good Heart Shuffle shapes, you know, monstrosity would have been a lot of fun. Now, sadly for Sharky, he doesn't have bombs, but maybe there'll be like a door that goes up, because I think there's 2 rooms above him.
Alright. Ellendar's gonna find 3. He's gonna get the ladder. He's
Yay!
gonna be happy.
Yes, or he'll burn it like Sharky. I can't say that I blame them. He's got to pirouette the door, but here's the nice thing. As long as you do not kill the P-hats, that overworld, or die, that overworld screen isn't coming back. Alright, Ellendar's got some fire in him now. He's like, alright, die bets die. He's gonna be mad that this guy dodged the fire. This is not gonna be the push block room. This is the item here for Sharky. Bomb drop would be really helpful. See, there you go, Chest Jerk. You willed it into existence. Now they're gonna find tons and tons and tons of hearts. And then we'll have to dig shapes level... sorry, not shapes. Second quest level 8 for a floor drop bow.
Ugh, gross.
See, look, we made Chest Jerk happy. The runners wouldn't be thrilled, but we made Chest Jerk happy, so that's good. I mean, I'm just wondering when my next victory dance is going to be. Alright, meanwhile, Sharky is working his way back to the Triforce here in level 3.
Alright, we have progression. This is exciting.
I know, this is fantastic. We've got, like, more than the, more Triforces than we started the game with, so this is good. We have a ladder. They both have an upgraded form of stabby weapon.
Yeah, and let's see Sharky. I would like to see him go straight to level 1 here. It's 3 screens away.
Yeah, I would want to know if the bow's in there. Is it the way he's trying to screen scroll?
I think so. Maybe.
Sharky, you have the ladder.
I'm just not used to having the ladder since it's been
I
on
know.
for an hour 12 minutes.
I know, I hate that. It's like when you go into a bunny room and you start sorting the bunnies and then you go, oh, wait, and you realize for the last bunny that you actually had nice clip there from Sharky. Yeah, that's when you realize all of a sudden you're like, oh, I have this thing.
Yeah, let's hope that doesn't deter him from going back to 1, and it looks like it might.
Ah, There you go, Sharky. Well, he did see the hint about the bow being in level 6.
Maybe looking for level 6, yeah.
Though, if the hint about the red candle did actually say that it was supposed to be in level 2, we have deceptive hints.
There's a ladder for Ellendar.
Yay!
Gonna hunt out the stair, I am sure.
I mean, yeah, there's not really a reason not to. Sadly, it's not going to be this room. Sharky! Good job, Sharky. Sharky's going to pick up the book, which means that if we do end up finding the wand, we are going to have Boomstick. Woohoo!
Alright. It could also act as an atlas, even though we have vanilla shapes. It's kind of nice to have the maps on the screen.
Very true, especially in like Second Quest 7 or 8, so that you know exactly which room you're in. Because I have a really hard time lining some of that up.
Yeah, same here.
And to answer a question in chat, what time is the wheel tonight? It is going to be just before the Sharky's got bait. We're going into 8. Sharky's going to find out that we're going to need a recorder to get any further in level 8.
Yep.
This game is a jerk.
Book, sadly, not an atlas tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's Boomstick, so I can't be that mad. But yeah, I'm sorry, the wheel, I got distracted. Come on, we're making progress here in the race. We're actually watching, and now we have Explosive Wand, if we can find the wand. But the Wheel of Doom is going to be just before the SG Live race, following the vodcast of Potato Pony, no, Sputasaurus versus Just Andy 8.
Yeah, you got the potato part right.
I mean, he's one of the potatoes. We have 3 at the moment, so that doesn't help my very tired, confused brain. Sharky is taking the chance to farm bombs off of these Tektites. They're going to say no.
And I think... oh, Ellendar did pick up the heart. Okay, so just get in the Triforce now.
Yes, the other potato. It's one of the other potatoes. Alright, these bomb droppers are being really stingy for Sharky. As Ellendar gets the Triforce out of level 3. Woohoo!
Alright, let's see if Ellendar goes straight to 1. That'd be nice.
I would. There are lots of helpful things that could be in level 1. Looks like we're going to get a second quest magical sword location check first.
Yeah, that makes sense. You're here. Might as well.
Okay, Sharky's going to take the ladder and go back into level 4 because he didn't end up bombing to the right in that room, so he thinks the 4 is in fact ladder blocked. And to be fair, if you don't know about that room, it kind of was.
Ellendar also screen scrolling with ladder in hand. Oh, yep.
Yep. It's again, we just got it, so you know it's hard for you to go. Hey, I've got a ladder. Finally, I can just walk across this water.
Yeah, it definitely gets you, especially when you're this deep in the race.
Yeah, I'd be freaking out. I'd be like, I'm behind. My runner, my opponent's going to be done in like 5 seconds, and I'm still like, I don't even have Triforces and haven't found 7. But Ellendar is going to head to level 1. I like this play. Potential of 3 items in this level 1, and you do need the Triforce.
Yep. So we finally got our somewhat seed breaker. We still don't know where 6 and 9 are yet. But
you know
needs more items for sure.
You know what would be really mean? Is if the raft ends up being required for either level 6 or level 9 as we get a heart out of this room that would normally have an Aquamentus in it in level 1. Like, they wouldn't, like, automatically think, oh, the ladder, it's not the ladder, the raft, it's only 2 checks. But then if you end up putting level 6 or 9 on that raft spot, that would just be,
the icing on the cake.
Yes.
Cherry on top of Sunday.
Yes, even though I really don't like, I'm weird and I don't really like frosting on my cake half the time.
Yeah, sometimes it's too sweet.
Yeah, exactly. I just like a nice piece of pound cake with like a little pretend frosting. Or even better, a cookie.
That's our first cookie mention of the day.
Ah, I'm slacking. Chat mentioned it like,
oh, okay.
Chat mentioned it like, an hour ago, maybe? But yeah, alright, so Sharky sadly is going to take a death in 4. I don't think this stops him. Oh, maybe it does. He's going to save. Oh my god, that's a great emote!
Alright, we're looking for, I think, the floor block room that normally drops the boomerang in Vanilla 1. And then, of course, there's stair item. We already found the heart container.
That is an amazing emote. So well done. Even if they are a Cowboys fan. Oh no.
Alright, big shield on the floor in level 1.
Yeah,
So
we got a hint about that. So I'm starting to think that maybe it wasn't deceptive hints and maybe we just got the one about the... I mean, I didn't actually see the red candle hint. Chat just told us what it was. So maybe there's a very small chance that we got it wrong and it was supposed to be red candle in 4, which would mean that we have helpful hints.
Yeah.
Because that's the only one.
Ago, so we
yeah, I know. It feels like so long.
So our staircase item is near the Triforce. Not here. Maybe it's in the Triforce room. Super room.
Oh well, yeah, but we have vanilla Triforces.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, you're right. See, my tired brain's starting to kick in.
I mean, it's been an hour, so you know that's a thing.
And this should be it. Oh. I mean, for Heart Shuffle, we have found like no hearts. That's
Okay.
crazy.
I have put my Prime sub for the month to good use and gotten myself Cookie Monster emotes.
Yay!
As we find a heart, ha ha ha, in the staircase. Good job, Caffey. I mean, you did just say we haven't really found that many hearts, and now Ellendar is 1 heart away from being able to be Mags eligible.
Yeah, that would be nice. But that's increasing. Well, Ellendar can now turn this into a 5-day. Go get his Triforce and the stair item in 5. Find out what that is to hopefully confirm we don't have to go back to 8, because we really don't want to go back in there.
Yeah, no, we 8 is like the last place that we wish to go. Especially since we need a recorder in order to actually go anywhere in level 8.
Yeah.
That would just be mean.
Okay, Ellendar is... Not sure where Ellendar is.
Power bracelet checks. He's doing the power bracelet checks while he's over on this side of the map, which makes perfect sense. Though this big shield would be kind of messing with me a little bit if I was trying to clip. It doesn't really change anything. It just kind of can sometimes make it harder to line up with the repeating pixel pattern that indicates you are vanilla. Vanilla, any roads, by the way.
Fun.
I mean, I guess we probably should have known that, just because we hadn't seen any roads at all.
Yeah, that eliminates 4 of the 7 power bracelet checks, so it's gonna probably head to the West Death Mountain one next.
Yeah, I would want that out of the way because it's so far out of the way. Sharky, with ladder in hand, it is worth mentioning, is going to be able to... Oh, no, I'm sorry, we're in 4, not 5. I got my dinosaur heads crisscrossed. Because 4 looks kind of like either a rope or a little baby dinosaur facing to the right, and 5 looks like a dinosaur facing to the left. This is the room Sharky needs.
Yeah, it's just a heart, but hearts are welcome. And it'll make Chester happy.
Yay! We like making Chester happy. That fairy's really nice for Sharky. It means that he should be good to finish clearing this room and get his Triforce and not have to come back to level 4. That's going to be the 6th heart for Sharky, since we had to give one up to that jerk-faced mugger. And oh look, we found level 6 full of whiz robes.
It was under that power bracelet spot on West Death Mountain.
So we now know that going back into 5 is most definitely required for Sharky in order to finish the seed. Let's see if our bow's here. Oh, gross.
Oh, this is not good.
Yeah, I would pancake armor this. I would jump inside the closest pancake and try to get as many stabs off on those whiz ropes as I possibly could. But I'm weird, so... Because while you're in the pancake, the Wizrobes can't hit you, but you can hit the Wizrobes if they happen to fly on by.
Alright, so we're looking for... Well, we did see the Goma room shuffle into another dungeon, so I'm not sure exactly where the floor drop is going to be here in this 6.
It looks like Sharky is heading back into level 1. This is a good call. It's going to get him a heart. It'll actually 2 hearts and his Triforce that he does need out of there. Apparently somebody is watching the race while ordering takeout or ordering from a to-go place. So they should totally get us all cheeseburgers.
Yep.
And
Roll
yeah,
that with cheese.
ooh, yummy. And level 6 is definitely it's definitely special.
We get a stair.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll take the transport staircase does get us around that shuttered door with the pancakes and darknuts, but it's going to be a one-way stair here in level 6.
Oh, that's so
That is
dirty.
Yeah. Yeah, that is good job, Kathy. You are not allowed to roll.
so bad. So that shuffled from level 9. Fun.
I
my
mean,
gosh.
it is kind of fun.
Well, I think unless... I don't know how the logic works when shuffled rooms do this, but this is normally the floor drop in 6. And it is a recorder!
Oh, really? Well, that either gets us the rest of the overrule checks and level 9. It definitely kills the... Where's that bow? It definitely kills the Dig Dogger in level 8 that gets you access after paying the bait block in level 8.
Yeah. So... Decisions. But if I'm Ellendar, I would definitely go to 5 first after this.
Yeah, I think...
Here's our stair item, too.
Oh, yeah, we got the hint about that. So that is another... So either we had deceptive hints and a lot of them ended up turning up true. Or we had helpful hints and we were wrong about the one for the red candle in level 2. Either way, it's making things a little interesting, and Ellendar is now basically in Triforce and Go mode.
Yeah, may still need to pick up the raft to find 9, but yeah. Nothing's stopping him from finishing the seed. Except for lots of terrible combat.
Like this room, but here's the good news. We know that Triforces are in Triforce rooms, so he can just skip it and keep looking for that Triforce room. Ow! Oh, that's a Chevy. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, even worse. This room is just mean. He's got to get through that door real quick.
Yeah, don't need to clear this room.
Yeah, we can just, sorry, the yawns are contagious.
Sorry.
It's okay. He's gonna be able to just shoot these buyers and not even get a heart. There's a heart. Good job. All right. That is not a push block. We've already seen the first transport staircase.
2 coma rooms.
Well, actually, we've already seen the transport staircase, so there shouldn't be in vanilla First Quest 6. There shouldn't be more than one. Though it's kind of funny that it's a one-way.
So we know that's a lie. Dig Dogger gazes the raft. We know that's on the coast.
Okay, so we do in fact have deceptive hints. A lot of them just happen to have rolled true. So, in good news for Sharky, who didn't actually buy the hints, he's only seen the ones about the bow being in level 6 and level 6 being I don't really remember where. But hopefully that lets him know that he doesn't really have to dig some of these dungeons, as he's going to find a heart on the floor.
Yeah, Sharky's got to get the floor
staircase.
power bracelet in 5 and then give it a room to get to 6.
Well, he definitely has more hearts than he did the last time, so that should help him out a little bit. Ellendar is going to have to go back into level 7 to get his Triforce. That is not a very kind room, but look, we don't have to clear it as we're going to have Triforces for levels 1 and 6 picked up at the same time.
All right, now we're flying.
Oh yeah, we got progress here. I think the only other thing that our runners maybe might want to have, since we've only seen Wizrobes in one dungeon, is a red ring. Because I have a feeling they're waiting for us in level 9.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so Sharky's got 1 bomb, the any key, 110 rupees. If I'm Sharky, I would want to head back to level 5. Ellendar, meanwhile, is wrapping up. He's probably gonna heal at the fairy fountain and wrap up a couple of these checks that he maybe hasn't seen before. He got the recorder, so there are 3 potential checks in the desert. So, we had gotten... Oh, wow. And actually, Sharky's start screen pointing out, oddly enough, this is a rematch from the last random percent tournament because Sharky and Ellendar also faced each other in that one. Alright, Sharky is going to go ahead and buy the hints, which will tell him... Is that true?
That's a true one.
Alright, so that tells him about the location of the silver arrows. That's actually really good. Because hopefully that just tells him, hey, you have to go into 7, and he does. Speaking of 7, Ellendar is back in here clearing the lovely and wonderful Gibdo room. Korea grumbles with the wand.
That still could be true. We haven't found the floor item yet.
I mean, that would be a really nice level 7 for Sharky. Get the silvers and get that boomstick, because he's already bought the book. And if I'm Sharky looking at these 3 hints, because I don't think he's actually seen any of the deceptive ones,
Yep.
I would be diving 7 right now.
Yeah, but that's good for him. If he sees a deceptive hint, that's going to throw him for a loop before finding those items.
The silvers, yeah, the silvers, the wand. We don't know about the wand, but the silvers and the bow.
Nice clock for Ellendar here. Gonna attempt to get through this stair.
Yeah, this Dark Nut. So Dark Nuts, anytime they're in a room with obstructions, are just like, it's terrible. It's really jerky.
No, Ellendar isn't stair diving for the item. He already found the silvers. Maybe forgotten.
He did, but there are still a couple of sections of 7 that he can't get into. And to answer a question in chat, we have not seen 9 yet. It's like the only level we haven't seen, so sadly we cannot bomb there. I think Ellendar was maybe looking for a way around this room. Sharky is going to join him here in level 7, which if he can hang in there with the combat, and he should. He's had quite a few upgrades since the last time he was here. He'll get his silvers and potentially that wand. That boomstick would be huge.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, we gotta stop hugging mummies, though. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, these guys are jerks. Ellendar's doing a really good job of using those obstructions in this room to his advantage, for the most part, because the blue dark nuts are going to try to chase you. So if you can get them to come around that corner, it's pretty helpful, because then, you know, you can hit them and they can't actually grab you yet. Good job for Ellendar. This is going to get him a little bit further in this level 7. We still can't bomb that way. There is a door, however, out of this blue dark nut room. I don't know what we're looking for floor drops in 7.
I think it's the Gliok room, but he hasn't bought the book. Oh, it's a required mugger for the Triforce.
Game! Taffy, what in the heck did you do?
I don't know, I'm sorry.
You are not allowed to roll anymore! Especially, please do not roll any of my tournament seeds.
Okay.
Thank you. I mean, this is the second required mugger this seed.
Yep.
And it's a required bait block, followed by a recorder block.
Yeah.
Like, I mean... Oh, really good clock here for Sharky in level 7. He's going to be able to clear this room without dying.
I can't remember where the silvers were. They weren't too deep into 7.
Yeah, it was just, I think you had to go past one of the rooms that Sharky couldn't clear. Well, this one.
Yeah, I think this is it right here.
Because this is a staircase. This is what would get me about Second Quest. Second Quest likes to put standing drop items in staircase rooms. Which is what cost me a decent amount of time in my last tournament match. Sharky is going to get his silvers and then automatically think that the hints are true. He's not very happy with those silvers.
It wouldn't be. That's a nasty place for him. And the boomstick. If the hint's true, the boomstick's in here, which is even more nasty.
Yeah, since most of the floor drop rooms we have seen are blue dark nut combat. And you'd want the boomstick to kill them. I mean, you would want the boomstick for level 9.
Yeah, because we know Wizrobes will be in there for sure.
Yeah, we've only seen Wizrobes in 1 dungeon, and they're in a minimum of 2, I believe is how it rolls.
I think that's right.
Now, if I'm Sharky, I would try to block clip here. Oh no, to comment on chat, 93 minutes in, you can't say evil. I can't blame him either. I would probably be emoting the heck out of something myself at this point. I'd be like, game, this is really rude. We've had 2 required muggers, a required bait block, sort of. Like, this is a little disgusting. Sharky doing his best to try to get up on this block, but the bubble keeps taking away his sword. Okay, because he needs the sword when he gets up there. You can do this, Sharky.
Meanwhile, we got Ellendar diligently searching the old world for level 9. Sharky gets the block clip. Nice.
Yeah, good job, Sharky. Now, if this somehow... I don't think have we seen either runner clear this?
I don't think so.
So, could this maybe be... Oh, Sharky! Could this maybe end up being our wand? Because that would be utterly fantastic, as we're going to find a money-making game under Recorder Lake. Really good dodge. I should just stop saying really good dodging, because every time I do, Sharky gets hit with something and then I feel terrible.
Just take solace in the fact you didn't roll the seed.
Yep. To answer a question in chat, you're new to Z1R and have tons of experience in A Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time. So, you know times vary, but how long is an average Z1R seed? So, the average right now, it feels like for the random percent tournament, so it's going to depend upon a lot of things. But it's usually been just over an hour to like an hour and 20 minutes, depending upon your runners, what happens in the race, you know, where items actually fall. We've had a lot of seeds where items have been vanilla. So the times on those aren't going to be as high as like these types of seeds where we have heart shuffle and multiple item blocking levels. Yeah, this is special. Yeah, this 7 is gross. Sharky is going to try to get the block clip here. If I'm Sharky, I would try to clip in the middle of that. Ugh. Because I want to say in Second Quest that room can maybe have... Well, it's not the drop we're looking for. Never mind. I forgot. Again, we're looking for vanilla item drops. And well, to touch on a comment in chat, to be honest, you haven't played the game since the early 90s. Oh, hey, we found level 9! Woohoo! Where are we?
Quarter block to Death Mountain.
Oh, that is just gross. But yeah, never a better time than now to start, as we're going to switch audio over to Ellendar, hopefully.
And look, Wizrobes.
Yeah, we kind of figured, hey, we got the black bats, though. That's fun.
Don't need that. Well, Ellendar may peek into some stairs if they're somewhat free. Red ring is still outstanding.
And I don't... does Ellendar have a potion? We do have second quest bubbles here in level 9, which could also throw a monkey wrench into lots of things.
Okay.
So, Caffey, what are we looking for here in level 9?
Well, we are looking for two things. We're listening rather, for the roar of Ganon can be heard one room adjacent from your current location. We're also looking for a room like this with a single shutter door that, if does not open when the combat is cleared in the room, that is Zelda's location. After killing Ganon, that door will pop right open.
And this one especially I would want to make note of, because since we have seen Triforces in Triforce rooms, there's a really good... Hi, Zelda! There's a really good chance... really good chance that Zelda and Ganon will be in their rooms, which means the only direction that you can enter Zelda's room from is the south, as we've got our first walk-through wall. Sharky's going to find the staircase that had silvers and can keep going. And to answer another question in chat, so there is at 8 p.m. Eastern, which is in a couple of minutes, a VOD restream of an async race that happened earlier this week over on the Z1R Randomizer channel, which will be followed by the Wheel of Doom. Dun dun dun.
Week 4 pairings happening later today. That's going to be fun.
There should definitely be quotation marks around that word.
Fun.
Fun. Yes. Let's see, you know, it doesn't escape my nose that somehow Random Effect is in my group.
Yeah, that's scary.
It is. It really, really is, especially given my first round matchup was the guy who won this tournament the last time.
Yeah, scary. All scary.
Mm-hmm. I know, but hey, you have, well... Oh, shoot, we were watching that race. I'm sorry. Now I don't remember who won yesterday. It was the race that Rick and Tracy were doing comms on yesterday afternoon.
Side-town.
Yes. Ooh. I think you could take him.
Yeah. Easy
yeah. Well, I don't know if I'd say easy, but yes, I think you could take him.
Easy.
Easy with quotation marks.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Alright, here we go. Ellendar making some progress here in this... Oh. No, I didn't hear it. I thought for a second there I heard a roar when Ellendar walked into the Reverse Sea room. We're gonna get another walk-through wall here. Now, in Second Quest level 9, it's kind of worth checking the ears, because they're so like out of the way. That sometimes, oh, that blue bubble room is nice. And to answer a comment in chat, and so for Sharky, he's got to get through this blue Darknet room. He doesn't know it yet, but there is no way, no other direction he can go. When we were doing testing for the original Random Percent tournament, I think there may have actually been a race where I beat Sci-Town, and it will be the first and only time it has ever happened. Because it was free Zelda, and he didn't find 9 until after the rest of us had. But... yeah, that doesn't really count. Oh, there's a red ring in 9!
I'm so sorry, guys. I did not know that was to be in there. That's so bad.
Yeah, you're banned. You're banned!
Wow. Well, not much stopping Ellendar now.
I mean, we gotta find Ganon and have a couple of hearts when we get there, though it could be 0 HP Ganon. That is another of the flags that could have rolled on.
We did get the hint about Ganon being in the southeast. I think Ellendar's seen most of it, so not true there.
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of true hints in this seed about things like bow and silver, so I think I'm okay with that one not being true. Alright, with Red Ring, Ellendar can just walk straight through this patch of room without a care in the world. Oh. Well, that's slightly problematic. We gotta try to dodge these guys. Thankfully, the blocks in the middle of the floor are kind of helping. Uh-oh. Well, we have a roar. Yeah, he's up in the ears.
Always the ears.
Yeah, did we take a bop, however, would be my question, because there are orange bubbles and a blue bubble in that room, which means we've got to get the shutter door open, Game!
Yeah, we gotta screw him up. No, he has no sword right now.
Oh, this is mean. The Wizrobes took him out before he had a chance to get the bombs on his hotbar and deployed, so at least, here we go, we got the knowledge of where Ganon is. There is, in fact, did he have a potion in his inventory?
I didn't see, but I think there's at least one solid blue bubble.
Yeah,
right
there is a blue bubble room, but knowing that we have to clear that moat room, but to get into Ganon, that's rough. As Sharky is gonna get the required bait block here in 7, but this is going to get him his Triforce, and then I think we see him leave 7 after burning the Triforce. I mean, we like hot ranch Doritos.
Now, the worst thing for Ellendar here in this 9 is that grid room that you have to go through.
Yeah, with the
all red
orange bubbles. Yeah, because
So
you're gonna walk into that room, and you're not going to have your sword potentially to get into that room. And you're hoping that Ellendar was taking really good notes about where he went in this level 9. It looks like he's trying to find a way around that path.
Yeah. The good news is there is a blue bubble in the wizard room, but getting to it is not always the easiest thing.
Yeah, because you're going to have to step off of the safety of the ladder in order to get the blue bubble. And the Wizrobes, they don't care about the water, so that is just a lovely, lovely room overall. He's going to make it through the orange bubble room. He's got his bombs ready. This is a good call for him. Now, if you're lucky, those blue Wizrobes are going to kind of get stuck in the water. Oh dear.
Oh, this is rough.
Yeah, I think at this point I would think about maybe, let's look at his menu, if we can see it. He has the letter. I would be buying a potion.
I think that's his play right now.
He hopefully has enough money to at least get a blue potion, and I wouldn't use it until I cleared that. Like, heal up at a fairy fountain, use that potion if you have to get into Ganon's room, and then, you know, just hope Ganon plays nice. Now, Sharky is back in level 5. We know that this is going to be good for him because this will get him the power bracelet when he eventually gets back down there to clear the, this is the Gibdo room, right? The Gibdo power bracelet floor drop?
Yeah, it's the very southwestern room.
So it's like the lower jaw of the dinosaur head.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He hasn't popped that key door, it looks like, so he's got to go there.
See, I thought he had actually walked into that room, but so much has happened. It's been an hour and 46 minutes.
We will get to see what the stair item is. We know that it's... Well, I guess the one thing it could be helpful is the wand.
The wand would be really nice for Sharky because that would give him Boomstick heading into level 9. And 6, because he still has to get into 6. Ellendar, meanwhile, is looking for a potion shop.
Yeah, I didn't mark any on my tracker, so I'm not sure where one would be.
So he's got the potion shop. He healed. I think he got the potion. He healed up at the fairy fountain. He made it in there only losing a half a heart. That's actually really good because he should just be able to walk through these rooms and head straight back to Ganon.
Here's the stair item for Sharky.
Well, if I'm Sharky, I pick this up. I might burn it a couple of times, but I'm still picking it up. Oh, he didn't get a potion. Oh dear. I mean, he does have better health than he did.
Yeah, just go in, bombs blazing. Once you exit the room, they won't come back again, so I'll have unlimited fries on Ganon from there.
Hi, little Miss Caffey in the background.
She says hi.
Yay! Alright, so Sharky is checking the rest of this upper half of level 5. Now, if people are confused as to why he just walked past the Triforce and he's marked as having the Triforce from 5, we started with it. So this is another dungeon that we started with the Triforce 4 that we actually had to go into. 8, it's borderline. There was nothing in there that we actually needed, which is a shame because then we had to pay the bait block. All right, Ellendar is so close. He's got his bombs ready on the hotbar. He's gonna make it through this pair, or the 16 block room, into the shooting gallery. That fairy is really kind.
Yeah, if I'm Ellendar, I'm just tanking all this damage, just not getting red bubble. That's the key.
Yeah, well, or if you do, just start dropping bombs down so that you have a little bit of cover to go to get over to the blue bubble. That was a good bomb. He got the orange whiz rope. He just has the blue left. He's got no sword at the moment. There you go. Good job. Get the heart. Dodge the bubbles, and here we go, guys. We're about to have a Ganon fight.
In his own room, so Zelda's in her own room.
Oh, man. All right, there we go.
Alright, Ellendar knows the location of Zelda. We'll be headed directly there.
Now, I'm trying to picture where she was in this map, and if it is faster to do this, or would it have been faster to up an A?
It's a good question. I don't remember.
I mean, either way, he is about to be put out of... Oh, game. Alright, we do have a walk... Okay, walk through wall right into the NSU he needs. Doesn't really matter if we have a sword because he can hit the fire and it is not going to matter. Let's get some GGs in chat for Ellendar, finishing in first place with a race time GG time of 1 hour, 50 minutes, and 7 seconds.
Well done by Ellendar. That was a tough seed. Lots of required stuff. As we welcome in Ellendar, our winner today. GG's.
Hey, thanks. That was rough.
Yeah, that was definitely a thing. For a moment there, we were wondering if the bow was actually going to be an 8, which would have forced you to dig meat, a recorder, and go into a dungeon that you already had the Triforce for.
Yeah, I'd already meted the guy. I'm like, okay, this is absolutely awful. I'm gonna at least take a look at 8, and it was like meat immediately, and I'm like, all right, I'll buy a meat. They use the meat, and this is immediately another block after the meat. I'm like, go away.
All right, and it is, guys, if we could get some GGs in chat for Sharky, who has thrown in the towel, and I cannot say that I blame him. Sharky was just getting back to 5 in order to get the power bracelet, in order to get into level 6, to get the recorder, in order to get the bow, to go into 9.
Yeah, once I got the ladder, I felt pretty decent, but I was like just stuck for a very long time in a position where it was like, well, I don't have any more I don't have that many more places I can realistically go to. All these palaces keep giving me junk. I have a million palaces I know are ladder blocked. Like, I'm just forced to run around, losing a bunch. Then, of course, the screen that has 3 on it was the screen I died at like 3 times.
Yeah,
I didn't take either of the boomerangs, and that was a huge mistake. I'm like, what do I need the boomerang for? I've got red candle, I've got white sword, this is fine. That screen is what I need the boomerang for.
Yes, I may have mentioned that, actually, when you died on that screen. I was just going, that boomerang would be so nice.
It would be very, very useful to be able to attack diagonally.
Exactly, because you could stun some of them and try to either kill them, thin it out, or get in. Looks like Sharky's going to be joining us here in just a minute. But yeah, so we were having fun trying to figure out if it was, in the beginning, if it was actually deceptive hints or if they were true. And it turns out they were deceptive, but a lot of them rolled true.
Yeah, I bought a lot of hints early, and then I fairly quickly found out that they were fake because I got a hint for Candle in 2, I think, and then I found it in 4 shortly thereafter. I'm like, oh no.
Well, yeah, that's the one that was throwing me because I didn't actually see you find that one, and chat just mentioned it, and I was just going, maybe we just saw this wrong?
Yeah,
Or like,
but
'cause everything else just was true, and we're going,
Yeah, and well, I mean, later on, I had gotten conflicting hints for I think 6 or something like that. It was, yeah. Eventually, I caught on to it, but yeah, no, it just you had to get to 3 was sort of the nut that broke the seed apart, and I just failed a bunch of times.
Yeah, Sharky, I think, took a death. Welcome and GG's to Sharky. Sharky took, I think, 1 or 2 deaths on that screen as well, just because, like, getting up the stairs with them already firing at you, and I think at that point he only had 3 hearts. It was brutal.
Yeah, having hearts early on, the game's like, nope. And how about the old men tonight? One's blocking the Triforce, and the other one's blocking something else. Like, please?
Yeah, there were 2 required muggers. There was, if you had to get the Triforce out of 8, there was a required bait block, and then there was, you would have also had to have had the recorder at that point, because we know from Ellendar's side that wall did not in fact bomb north. So,
and I was out of bombs, so it's like...
Yeah. It was definitely a thing. I mean, it was very, very special.
Yeah, I never found 6 because I was in 5 trying to find the second.
Yeah, the second item. Yeah, the item, the power bracelet was in that key door off of the diamond staircase with the Gibdos in it. And it was full of Gibdos. It was a 4-corner room because apparently tonight, and Kathy picked up on this a lot faster than I did, when the Triforces are in Triforce rooms, a lot of times the item drop rooms are going to be the same. They might be shuffled amongst each other, so the heart room might not always drop a heart. But it was all, you really only needed to find those specific rooms.
Oh, yeah. That's interesting. I don't actually know what any of the vanilla item rooms look like, so that doesn't help a ton. But I actually look up.
Yeah, I actually just made a paint document for both first quest and second quest with just those rooms for the levels, so that I can have it open.
Maybe I should add that to my notes.
I mean, there's so many different things going on with all of these flags. We were just thrilled. Like we were kind of rooting for shapes. And then the first thing you find is 7, and we're like, it looks like second quest. And then you find 8, and we're like, yep, that's second quest. But we were actually really kind of thrilled to see Heart Shuffle that actually rolled on. Like heart and item shuffle, because not only did we not have vanilla items at all, but we knew once you guys had both cleared 2, we're like, oh, look, we got Heart Shuffle, yay!
Yeah, I picked up on that real fast, and answer a thing like if Heart Shuffle is off, your hearts will always be in the boss rooms. So I kind of know where the heart drops are. I just gotta remember like what the floor drops are. Like, well, 2 is easy enough. So,
well, yeah, 2 you're looking for the sandy floor room, and then was it the 4 blocks? I know for sure that 2, the boss room and 2 that drops the heart and vanilla is the sandy floor room, because that's the Dodongo room.
And then you got the Archimedes rooms in like in 1 and... Crap, I can't remember the other
7.
number.
1 and 7.
Yes, 1 and 7, yeah.
Hey, how about, so Sharky, you didn't get to see this, but Ellendar did. We had, for the transport staircase in level 6, we had a one-way stair. I don't know that I've ever actually seen that happen before, because level 6 in vanilla in first quest is actually supposed to have a working transport stair.
Well, yeah, I never found 6. I'm assuming it's the... You said Fire Bracelet, so it's the arrow on the map.
It was the one all the way to the left in Death Mountain, I think?
Oh, the other one.
I want to say, yeah.
Death Mountain, except for like the recorder spot and the 2 Fire Bracelet spots.
Well, oddly enough, you needed to get the Power Bracelet out of level 5 to get the bow and recorder out of level 6 to get into level 9, which was under the recorder spot in Death Mountain.
Yeah, you just needed everything this seed, except the raft.
Yeah, I mean, I was going, oh, do you really think that it's going to make them dig all these dungeons? Because who is going to go and pick up the raft thinking that maybe it's the raft before you go looking for a recorder or power bracelet.
It was on my list of things to check, but I wasn't quite there yet.
Nice.
Raft had to be in 8 or 9.
Raft was the coast item.
Oh, I never got that. For some reason, I never checked that. I think I died a couple of times on that side.
Hey, you made me really happy picking up that boomstick. And so the hints were deceptive, but quite a few of them rolled true. And there was a hint about the wand being in 7. So we were just waiting and we're going, and then we're seeing some more of these rooms in 7 and we're going, no, we're not. I don't think I found that. I don't think we're clearing that. Yeah.
Because I thought they were true for a while, because a lot of stuff's like, okay, your shield's in 1.
Yep, that one was true.
Your silver arrow's in 7. Like,
that was true. The bow was in 6. Yeah. So it was just kind of, and there was a hint about the way that we like for sure, because I missed the hint about the red ring being in 2. Not red ring, the red candle being in 2, but the way like because we were like, did we just get that one wrong or what's going on? But the way that we knew that it was actually really truly deceptive for sure was somebody was saying the raft was in the level, and we're like, no, we know that's false. It's on the coast. So
yeah, I never found a second hint shop.
Yeah, that was I don't know if you found that or not, Ellendar. Did you end up getting all the hints?
I think I might have bought both hint shops.
Because I know I saw you...
The one close to start, I know that I save scummed, but...
I did that too. It's like, okay, I want some information. Because I don't know where some of the things are. It's like, okay, gotta figure out some of this.
Yeah, it was definitely, and I mean that was not a kind seed. I think the only kind thing that seed did for you guys, well, 2. There were 2 kind things: the any key as the Armos item, and the white sword being something that you could, once you found 2 and got around to bombing all of that stuff. The white sword in 2 was actually fairly kind.
Yeah, at least the game started with us 8 bombs to start with.
Yeah, that was helpful. I would have save scummed the heck out of that. I would have been like, all right, let's bomb this. Let's go around to Death Mountain, bomb some of that. Like, just keep going.
Yeah, I found level 8. It's like, okay, this is green. This is either second quest or shapes. Then I seen that bait block, like, okay, I'm thinking this is second quest. Because I knew how it lined up.
Yeah, it was all the way in that far corner, and I'm just going, oh, really? Come on, game. Can we not just have one race without second quest? It'd be fantastic.
Yeah, I think when I found 5, I think my brain thought shapes for a while. I was like, is this shapes or is this first quest? But when I found another level, it's like, okay, this is definitely first quest. Of course, the maps gave it away too, so...
Well, I mean, and then as we're talking about all the things that we're blocking, there was a ladder block in level 1. Like, what the heck, game? Like, you had to, you needed every item. If you'd have had to get the Triforce out of 8, you would have actually needed every single item, like, usable item in the game.
Yeah, 4 was ladder block later on in a dungeon.
Well, there was a way around that. The room just below the ladder block with I think it was darkness. If you bombed to the right there, it led you could go over and then up, but it was a key door. But by that point, you had already gotten the any key, so you would have been able to get around there. So that would have saved you a little bit of time in 4. Because that's how, that's Ellendar, I think, found the key block and the ladder block at the same time, and then left because he didn't have keys and he didn't have a ladder.
Thankfully, I didn't end up needing the ladder.
Yeah, at least not for that part, so that was good. But it did make Sharky's path a little bit quicker, because he could just walk straight through the Chevy. But yeah, I'll go ahead and just to kind of start wrapping things up, because we do have, so over on the Z1R Randomizer channel, we are having a vodcast restream of the Spuddosaurus versus Jasandi 8 match, followed by the Wheel of Doom. Yay! So we get to see who we get to face next week. But I'll go ahead and ask our runners, is there anything you're really looking forward to for next week? Is there anything you're really kind of dreading? Anything that just you're really hoping the game stops throwing at you?
Wizrobes. No more Wizrobes.
Well, thankfully I didn't find them because I guess they're all in 6 and 9.
Yes, as a matter of fact, they are. We were really hoping that you would get that boomstick in 7, that it would be in a room that you could clear at that point, because having to clear that blue dark double pair room, the 2 big blocks in the middle, just to go down and around through a meat block, it was. I was kind of hoping that maybe there would just be a nice, easy to clear room that had that wand in it, so that way you could have the boomstick for 6 and 9.
I would have been happy with that. Just.
Yeah,
Use it all the
well,
heck. Like, you know what, you're dead. You dead over here.
I highly recommend. Well, almost. So this is one of those. You almost won because you didn't have to face the useless moat room full of Wizrobes and red bubbles that was blocking a shutter door into Ganon in 9. That was on the other side of, you have to get through an orange bubble room to get there, and you need a bunch of health in order to actually survive that room because the Wizrobes can ignore water completely. So, like, this was you almost, even though you sadly didn't, make it into 9, you almost came out ahead on that one because you didn't have to face that room.
Yeah, usually if I only found, like, 2 or 3 Takenis.
A lot of them were in, I think it was, the top right-hand corner of the map? Like, over near the Vanilla Potion Letter Cave.
Yeah, I think I died to that, going that way at one point, and never returned.
Yeah, it was a very, very projectile-heavy overworld. But Ellendar actually saw that room in 9, and he did a great job. It took a couple of runs, but he left, he had found the red ring, got full health, came back in, and managed to make it through that room. And that was just, I would have been so mad at the game at that point.
Yeah, can I get a free red ring next seed?
I mean,
It wasn't free, I'll tell you what.
No, it wasn't. But it was. I don't think that there would be anybody in that circumstance that would have been upset to see it. Like,
And I only burned a couple items today.
I know. The funny part was, what did you burn?
I burned a Triforce, one of the final Triforces I picked up.
Yeah, yep. I even would have been probably doing something similar, and I don't do a lot of that. But you burned one of the items in one of the levels, and the funny part was you had actually found that item first. Like, we're just going, okay, well, here we go. But anyway, I'm sorry. We'll go ahead and say a big thank you to our runners, a big thank you to Cappy JD for hanging out with me, and of course a big thank you to Shton for doing our tracking in the background. The trackers are the unsung heroes of the tournament because they hit all the buttons and keep us up to date on all the information.
And thanks for the commentary as well, so...
Hey, it's always fun, and Caffey is now banned from rolling my tournament seeds, so...
I'm very sorry, guys.
It's definitely a thing. But alright, we'll send you guys... Well, I mean, we can't actually raid, but I highly recommend everybody go take a look at Z1R Randomizer and finish up watching the race and wait for the Wheel of Doom. Have a good night, everybody, and we'll see you later.